Hello friends, welcome. Friends, recently TRAI came out with their Indian Telecom Service Performance Report in quarter ending June 2025. So you can go here and download the report and you can do your own analysis. The earlier report was released on 19th June 2025 for the quarter ending March 2025. Now friends, why I'm doing this video? Now the reason I was doing this video is when I went and looked at the report, the current report, and compared that with the earlier report, I figured out a very important point of discussion, which everybody should notice. Now, what is this? This is in page number 81. You go here in page number 81, you will find, actually it is 65, but in the PDF it is page number 81. You will see this para. You read this para. Here, we are talking about blended ARPU. Everything can be ignored because blended ARPU includes BSNL, PSUs, everything. But what I am interested in here is the PSU ARPU decrease of 10.64%. Now we know PSUs are only BSNL, MTNL because those are PSUs, right? Who are offering commercial services. The ARPU was 82.34 in the earlier quarter. Now it is 73.57. So there is a decrease of 10.64%. Now friends, this compared to the earlier report where I have noted that the PSU ARPU decreased by only 0.71% from 82.76 to 82.34. Now friends, why this is so important? The reason this is so important is because BSNL is in the process of deploying their 4G services. And I'm quite sure between 1st April 2025 and 30th June 2025, the number of 4G subscribers of BSNL has increased and there must be a substantial paying subscribers for 4G for BSNL. Because 4G is definitely going to be a step forward compared to what BSNL was making in terms of ARPU compared to their earlier technology. That is expected, right? Now then how can this 10.64% decrease of ARPU? This is very important point, friends. We have to notice and we have to look into the quarter result of BSNL, which is the June quarter of BSNL. So if I pause the video and try to look at the result and see what is going on. So let me just pause the video. So I'm back with the BSNL's quarterly result. So if you notice here, it is very interesting and why I am showing you this Excel sheet. You will notice that in March 2025, BSNL had a breakdown of their revenue from sale of services and an other income clearly. Why it is important? Because the revenue from cellular services, which is kind of being coming from this mobile services 4G, was clearly laid out here. It contributed 18.9% of the total revenue, which is 100%, right? Only 18.9%. And it has been kept on decreasing. Now the June quarter number in their report, right, which they keep on, the financial report which BSNL keeps on reporting, is conveniently has been made not available because every report, financial report for every quarter, this breakup is there. Now for the June, let me just take out the ribbon so that it becomes very clear. So for the June, they have conveniently ignored it. So why they have not ignored it? And then why this TRAI data is talking about a 10.64% of their ARPU decrease, which means that BSNL, if they had released this data, this number would have substantially got low. So there must be something going on in BSNL which I'm not able to figure out. And if you join the dots, the picture doesn't look very good, right? So it's very clear, look at this line item. This line item was very large, and as they are, making 4G services, they are launching 4G services, looks like their cellular sale of, services from cellular is going down rather than going up, right? So this is one point which I wanted to emphasize in this video. The other point which is very important, which I want to emphasize, is I find a very strange kind of phenomena. And let me tell you. So this chart, which I have in front of you, it gives you wireless data KPI dashboard. What is wireless data? It gives you the consumption of wireless data quarter by quarter on a GB per month on a subscriber basis, which you can clearly see here. It was very low in FY22 Q3 and now it has gone and it hit 24.01 GB per month per user per month. So, but what is interesting is that, if you look at the 4G data, right, 4G consumption, the total consumption in the quarter, it was increasing, and then it hit a peak. And then it started falling, which is quite understandable because 5G data was increasing. But now suddenly the 4G data has started increasing. And there is a huge jump here. You can see that. And it is almost at the same level, more than the level what we saw in FY24 Q4. You can clearly see here, right? The earlier peak was at 44,482 petabytes. Now it is almost at that same level. Now, why 4G data has suddenly increased? Because 5G is quite understandable because we have got a lot of FWA subscribers coming in and they are contributing to the increase. But why 4G? Because 3G data is going down. You can clearly see 2G data is also kind of now stable, but it was going down. There was a peak here. But this 4G thing suddenly has gone up, and this is substantial, from 4124 to 43926. So these two things actually caught my attention. And I thought of doing this video just to summarize that. One is the BSNL thing. The BSNL thing, let me repeat again. Why there is a decrease of 10.64% of ARPU compared to a decrease of only 0.5% of BSNL ARPU in the last quarter compared to the previous quarter, right? And then why this BSNL has prevented and not given the June quarter breakup data, which they keep giving every quarter. There is not a single quarter where they have missed this breakup between all the line items. They have not given it, purposefully in this quarter. Why? Do you have an answer to that? Because it is very clear that their cellular revenues are going down. All their investment is focused on 4G and cellular. And why the revenues are going down? Why? When minister talks about profitability and revival of BSNL. So that's all, friends. In this video, I thought of letting you know about this very, very important data point, which caught my attention. And some kind of things, these things which kind of comes into my notice, I always try to let other people know, because it is very important to join the dots. Otherwise, if we make some claims that, we are going to do this, we are going to become profitable, and we don't publish data, that is not the good thing, right? We need to know exactly what is going on. It is public money getting poured in BSNL, and BSNL have to perform, right? We can't let BSNL go in the sinkhole. And with these kind of, data willfully not really being released is a clear sign that there is something wrong, friends. Thank you, friends, for your time watching till then. I'll come back with a new video on a new topic next time. Thank you very much.